Anyways, warning: this video is not made for kids. This contains swearing, so yeah. What is up, everybody? It's me, Anthony. Yes, that's my real life name. But today I'm gonna do another scaling for two characters, and then we're gonna make it more interesting to try and to put them up against each other to see who will win. And those two characters are Pearl versus the bacteria from Kane Pixels, like the original series. Now, who? Now, you might be wondering, why the fuck am I doing the scaling? I have no idea. Yeah, but since I scaled like both of these characters, like I scaled Pearl off camera, but anyways, we're just gonna say. But anyways, so we're just also none of this is scripted, so I might have some trouble speaking. But anyways, now we're gonna find out on who's gonna win. Pearl versus the bacteria. Now, Pearl will absolutely demolish this weird creature or this thing that'll probably never get a girlfriend and absolutely rip her apart. Well, let's see. Well, let's find out. Starting off with the Kane, the bacteria from Kane Pixels. Here's the description. Basically, he's a large hostile entity native to the backgrounds. Now, the one thing is, he's not a natural bacteria. He's just rather a mutated bacillus. Yes, I hope I pronounced that correctly. That has evolved into a biomechanical humanoid predator. No, not that one. But anyways, its appearance to be a tall thing. I don't know what to call it, but it looks like a 5-year-old would come up. But it's around 11 feet tall, easily towering humans. Now, for going off the stat, that's wait one thing. Just pause you to read the rest. But anyways, so for the stats of it, its attack potency is at the athletic level to maybe even the street level. This is because it can easily overpower humans, and it's been applied to kill Kane and Pints at the end of the Backrooms found footage, as well as Nicholas Bolton. Now, usually this would kind of just be a human feat because, a human can kill a human with their bare hand, but it can take a bit. Yeah, and plus, it's hard to kill another grown human and without any weapons if you're another grown human. However, he can easily overpower one, so that's just why he's at that level, because he can easily do it. And he's likely street level because, well, I don't know. Maybe he can break bones, I don't know. But for speed, he's at the average. This is because when there's some scenes where we're chasing him, the human can actually can match speed with most humans. Now, lifting strength is at least athletic human. This is because he can easily overpower them and lift humans, probably with two or both for one arm. But with striking strength, it's the same as this, but we're ignoring that. Durability is at least athletic level to maybe even street level. Cool. Usually, most of the time, if the attack potency is like this, then usually that means that they'll be able to stand against their own durability. They will be able to stand against their own attacks. So this is why the durability would be this. Now, this isn't like 100%. Oh, sorry. Like most of the time, but now most of the time, now this can work, but sometimes, but if there's like but if their attack doesn't scale to their own physical, then that doesn't make sense because, well, you're supposed to tank your own attacks unless they're using a weapon that can, any weapon can kill. So now for stamina, it's athletic. Anyways, moving on. For stamina, it's at least at the athletic, because it can chase people down for a pretty long time. So yeah, in the found footage series. And for its range, due to its long arms, it has extended melee range. So yeah, and standard equipment just is arms. So yeah. However, it's not for its intelligence. We don't know. Now, even though it shows a lot of animalistic intelligence, it can mimic human voices and imply they're in walls in English. So I guess he knows how to speak. So I guess he knows how to read English. I guess. Yes. Now this is pretty impressive. However, this scales nothing compared to Pearl. Oh, there's a video right here, but there's what? But you can just this is what. But you can watch the video right here. Also, this is maybe by Good Day. Hey, Jaden and shout make sure to check out his channel. He really helped me trying to scale Pearl. Well, this video did. Um, but any, but anyways, is the reason why I say this is because well she scales above two characters I can actually scale, which is the Great Zapfish, which is at least small, which at best would be at small city level. Oh, because it's able to produce enough of energy to actually be in a small city level, which is 4 megatons of TNT. Now the Tartar our weapon, I don't know what it's called, but the final weapon in the video, it says that for 1 second it can destroy all of society 8 times in 1 second. Okay. Now I accidentally made a typo, so but just ignore it. But this is maybe a country level feat, maybe in large country, I don't know. But in the video he says he can destroy all society. And he mentioned the size of Japan, so that might assume that he might be considering the country itself. So country level. Although I did in other calculations, although I did search up of the area of Japan and then ask as co-pilot this I like to see how much TNT it will take to destroy all of that land. I'm surprised it did not question me, but I guess it's I don't know. I guess it just got used to power scaling. But anyways, and it only been calculated to be town level, but I'm just gonna say it's just country level because yeah. Plus, this thing it was weakened, so it wasn't as strong. However, it was fully charged, and it would pretty much destroy the entirety of Earth, which is obviously planet level. And the crazy thing is, a weak in Pearl. Don't know why I use this image, but Pearl will be able to destroy skills all above this with her Princess Cam and to amp up her boop. The Princess Cam and if you just search up the ending of, if you just search up uh Pearl Pearl was Booyah, then you can probably find the video. Oh, but anyways, it's due to all of that, Pearl probably being the country to even large country level. Oh, now we're going back to this topic of this. Now, basically, the bacteria is just gone. So, yep, Pearl's the winner easily. But anyways, yep, that's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. This just took me like an hour to make this entire slideshow. I mean, look, see. But anyways, yeah, see you guys later, guys.